Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're going to be having a ZVZ Jaedong versus Hero from a team battle on June 28th. The team battle included, I believe, Mind Best and Hero versus Jaedong and some other people. I don't really remember off the top of my head. This is the second game in the series. This is Jaedong versus Hero, ZVZ on Neo Jade. Both of these Zerg players are honestly some of the best ZVZers in the world. Hero is well known for being absolutely amazing at ZVZ, despite being a little bit questionable at the other ones. Effort also very good at ZVZ, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that they're both very, very good at Meta Micro. And of course, Jaedong, the OG Meta Micro, where no doubt at all that Jaedong still does well in ZVZ. In fact, I think it's the only matchup that he does consistently well at still. His ZVT and his ZVP recently have looked a little bit shaky, but his ZVZ still looks really solid. He's really strong in that matchup, in the mirror matchup, just getting ahead of his opponent and playing to his strengths. So right now we see the Overlord coming out. I'm not sure if we'll see an overpull. It looks like Jaedong might actually be going for either an economic 12 pull or a fast expansion with the 12 hatch. 12 hatch is really risky, but it looks like he is going to be going for that economic 12 hatch, or sorry, 12 pool rather. So not going too crazy. 12 hatch in this matchup is really, really dangerous, really difficult to actually pull off. But when you go for the economic pool, it's a lot more of middle of the road build. It's safe and durable. It does well against 9 pool speed. And it's unlikely that your opponent will go for a hatch first, which is the only thing that quote-unquote beats it, is if your opponent just goes hatch first, because you can't put pressure on them and then they end up getting ahead in economy. But that's not going to be the case here. Jaedong is going to go for that expansion right away, though, so he is going to be playing pretty economically in this game with the fast Zergling speed to follow up with it. Doesn't scout his opponent in the bottom left-hand corner. So he's going to be going for the bottom right or the top right just to see where his opponent is. He still hasn't seen an Overlord from Hero, and that's a little bit strange because usually you expect to see an Overlord at your natural at this point, but maybe there's a very good chance that Hero is just, he could be in the top right and moved his Overlord back on time. But overall, Jaedong can pretty much suspect that he's going to be in the bottom right-hand corner. That's not what I've seen so far. So the first 6 links are coming out. We'll have to see if he continues to commit to lings or if he tries to sneak out a drone or 2. Let's see, he pulled off 2 of those drones from the gas. Sorry, 1 of those drones from the gas, so he's only got 2 on there now. That's just to maximize his ability to get more Zerglings out. Goes for the fast layer behind the Zergling speed. And there it is, sneaking out a drone or 2 every once in a while. See if he continues to mass up the lings or if he tries to get a few more drones out. Still has no idea what Hero actually opened with. Now that he sees the amount of lings, he's going to guess that Hero probably went for this same exact build that he does. As you can see, Hero has 1 extra set of lings instead of that extra drone that Jaedong made. So Jaedong has a pretty good idea of what's going on right now. Zergling speed just finished. Actually, his opponent may have actually gone for that fast expand instead, because Hero still doesn't have the Zergling speed yet. But Hero just playing very defensively, keeping that wall of lings in his natural, trying to make sure nothing gets in. Yeah, there is the late Zergling speed. It is also possible that he went for the fast layer behind this instead. Either way, looks like Jaedong has control of the map right now. He knows he's probably got his lair is probably a little bit further behind, but he's doing well in economy. He's getting up that spine crawler at the natural. Sorry, that sunken colony at the natural. Sorry, I still use StarCraft 2 terms on occasion. But he sees more and more lings are coming out, so basically Jaedong can't make any more drones at this point. He has to make only lings to deal with his opponent. And this is kind of the anti-muta timing that a lot of Zergs will do, where they know if you went for a faster layer and you have that fire up, you can't actually make mutaless if all your opponent makes is mass lings, because you have to make mass lings to counter that. And Jaedong needs to micro these drones a little bit. I think this is gonna go in Jaedong's favor. Yeah, there we go. Barely cleans up. It was close. It was very close to going the other way. You can tell he's relieved. This is a scary attack, but he dealt with it really nicely, pulling those drones away just to get that extra damage and a little bit of tankiness over there. So very well played by Jaedong. He's gonna survive for now, and he's gonna get ready to make a couple of Mutilis. It's still unclear what level of tech Hero is at this point, but I have a feeling that Jaedong's Mutilis are still gonna be slightly faster. We go, the Spire's done, so he's going to start making the Mutilis right now. This is the very volatile point in the matchup where just extra set of Lings can basically turn the tides way out in the favor of another player. I would have liked to see Jaedong split off 2 or 3 Zarglings to just run around in the main, but he does know that Hero's Mutilis are out right now. He may decide to make an extra set of Scourge early on just to deal with the higher Mutilis numbers, because if Hero attacks him with higher Mutilis numbers, like, he'll just lose. That's simple math. So we'll have to see if he goes for that or if he plays a little bit safer. Jaedong pulls all of his Lings back right now. He's got these 2 scouting Lings. These are just going to come in and just check the Muta count and maybe pick off a drone or 2. You'll see the Mutas out in the middle of the map trying to pick off Overlords. He's going to try to pick off Overlords himself. This is really dangerous, knowing that Hero has the higher Muta count. But he's just relying on his good micro. Gets a scout into the main. He's going to try to pick off one of these drones, but good pullback there from Hero. He's going to be able to save that drone without any problems at all. And Jaedong is really just looking to build up his Mutaflock and overpower Hero when it comes to the air war. Jaedong really confident in his Muta micro. He's going to move across the map right now and go on the offensive, despite having perhaps less Mutas in his group. Yeah, he already picks off one of the Scourge. That's really good for him. Off 2 more of the Scourge, and that's it. Hero's actually... all the Scourge are down, so at this point, Jaedong has control of this guys. His Scourge hit pretty well, and he's also got these Lings underneath. That's really important because they soak up some of the splash damage from these Mutilis. Without any Lings of his own, Hero doesn't have anything else left, and these Mutas have overpowered. There's no more Mutas left for Hero, and that's the GG! Quick game, but excellent play from Jaedong, the JVZ master himself.